Hey, what's up, family? It's your girl Lolita. Welcome back to God's Development Plan. You guys, it has been a minute, and I'll be honest, not only has it been a minute, it has been a whirlwind, okay? If you have been following me here on my channel, you know I shared my testimony about a different kind of weight, 14 years of barrenness for my husband and I, and the Lord blessed us with a child of our own, no medication, just miracle, right? So I am actually postpartum at this point, you guys. That's why I said it's been a whirlwind. There's been a lot going on, and I really haven't had the chance to touch base because, of course, when you have a newborn, everything goes to them, all of your time, all of your attention, all of your attentiveness, right? So anyway, just making that PSA, that announcement, you guys. But I do want to let you know at the beginning of the video that I am going to have a series of videos coming up for you guys. This is just the kickoff point. And what I'm going to be doing with you today is a nursery tour, but it is a little different because it's a master bedroom slash nursery tour because my husband and I put the nursery in our master bedroom. Okay, so anyway, and I'll get into that. But what you can expect, just so you'll have a heads up, after this video, I'm going to be sharing my birth story because it's a very interesting one. And that's a whole different testimony in itself, you guys, to tell you the truth. So I'm going to share my birth story. And then I'm also going to be sharing my postpartum journey because I just began that, right? And then I'm also going to be sharing some things that work for me and things that help me, like helpful things that I like so far. Some of the things that I got as gifts for the baby that I found very helpful because it might help other moms or people who are buying gifts for expectant moms, right? This channel is called God's Development Plan, and this motherhood ministry, this motherhood journey is now part of my development in the plan that God has written for my life. So now I'm at that point. But yeah, I can't wait to share the birth story and then the postpartum with you guys. I really can't wait to get into that stuff because I'm going to be honest, it's going to be very real. I'm going to be real and raw. I'll say one thing about me on my channel, and I really do believe this. I believe if you're not going to tell the truth about your journey, you really can't help anybody. You really, like, if everything has to look a certain way, it's not going to minister to people the same way. It's not going to help anybody. You got to tell it sometimes, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Some things the Lord might tell you to reserve, but there's some stuff you can really share, and you'd be surprised at how it helps somebody else because you shared that. And now they know that they're not the only one dealing with that or who dealt with that, if that makes sense, right? But enough of me carrying on. Let's go ahead and get into the nursery tour. Okay, you guys, like I said, it's in my master bedroom. The first thing you guys see over here, this is my makeup area as well as my desk, and my dry erase board is over there. You guys, just real quick, there's nothing interesting over here, honestly. Makeup stuff, whatever. And my a pillow down there. This is our bed, and there's a throw on it, and those are our pillows. Guys, none of this stuff is new. We already had this bed. We already had those throw pillows. I did get this blanket though because we didn't have a nice like warm blanket in the house and it's being wintertime. So anyway, I grabbed that, but that's it. Let's get into the nursery tour. Okay, it's gonna be simple, you guys. This is my changing table area. I'm gonna back up a little bit. See, that's the door. Okay, so you see, it's just one room, you guys. That's my changing table area. You guys, that was my dresser that I already had in my nightstand that was already in the room. I really just rearranged everything. And shout outs to my cousin Kip. Shout outs to my uncle Bubba for helping me move things around, and my cousin Kip for hanging the shelves and everything for me. He did so much for me, you guys. He's my cousin that I grew up living in the house with my grandparents with, so he's really like a brother. So he's like been helping me with every little thing. He put my diaper genie together. Shout outs to my cousin Regina in Georgia who bought me this awesome diaper genie. I actually have to take the bag out and put an empty new bag in there. You see the lids lifted because it's full. My baby has not been playing. Yeah. So anyway, my doula, shout outs to Joanna from Sisterhood Healing, you guys. Okay. She made me this awesome basket. These are not the contents of the basket that she gave me at my baby shower. It had all these great things in it. I decided to repurpose the basket because it's so cute, right? And it goes with my nursery theme, honestly. It's kind of safari themed. And what I do is I keep my clean changing tray liners in there, wipes, some extra diapers, some extra change of clothes for baby in there, you guys. And I decided not to purchase a changing table and to just go ahead and grab a changing pad because it's like if you purchase a changing table, once you're finished utilizing it for that and your baby doesn't need it in his or her stage of life anymore, are you going to be able to use that for anything besides maybe a bar cart and your girl don't even drink anymore? I really didn't want to be buying things that aren't going to be able to be used in the future. I was trying not to waste any money, but we're going to get into that. Let's continue the tour. These shelves I purchased off of Amazon. I felt the need to go with Aveeno products, not sure why, but I just did, so that's what I did. His little body washes and lotions and some wipes and things. You guys, this is the library that I started for baby. This is an awesome book right here, and those are Q-tips that that I cut up for him. For like putting diaper rash cream on y'all. I done knocked down the books, but I love this book. It's called I Am Happy by Hannah C. Land. It's an awesome book for babies. I got this for a couple of I bought this for a couple of people for their baby shower gift. Y'all, I'm trying to stand it back up. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. And then there's this book too. I'm gonna try not to knock the books over, you guys. It's called When God Made You. I wanted a lot of like faith-based books and things for baby because I want to start teaching my baby about God at a younger age. And the objective is that my child will know God sooner than I did, will know God better than I did, and will have a better and stronger relationship with God than what I have. That's the goal. So I'm like, okay, and I know I won't be alone in that because the Lord gonna make sure that the baby gets that. Amen. So yeah, and then I love this too by author Judy Nance. It's called You Can Hear Me. Patrice finds a friend, you guys, and yeah, so I got my little hygiene products here for baby, and that is his little shower robe right there when we bathe him, his little bathrobe. And then this is the bookshelf, and I'm moving on down. These are miscellaneous items, but not miscellaneous. Again, some more hygiene stuff, his brush, nail clipping, thermometer, stuff like that. A picture of my mom, just because. And then these are like my oils from church that my pastors anointed and like prayed over and stuff, healing oil, different oils that I got from church. So I keep those there. And I put some of this one on the baby's crib to anoint the crib because he don't like sleeping in his crib at all. He gets so angry. And then you guys, this is my wipe warmer that my friend Peter Gay gave me. It really comes in handy. Like when I change my baby's diaper, he does not even cry, you guys. So anyway, have a look over here. You see these dots on the wall? They're actually stickers. They're decals that I got from Amazon, but wanted to do something, you guys, a little different to add a little touch and so it won't just be bland tan walls in here, so you would get a little bit of a nursery vibe. So I got these watercolor nice green boho style decals to stick on the walls so that I wouldn't have to paint either. And I'm just going to move you guys along. Okay, this is like antiseptic stuff, medication from the doctors, blah blah blah. Just this is just like stuff I have sitting up here. This is my nipple cream. This is my breast pump. I love this breast pump. It works very well. I think it's called Medela breast pump. It works really good, you guys. This is my breast pumping chair. I sit here. It's a black chair. Let me back up because I know the light isn't that great right here, you guys, because it's nighttime at this point. But it's a black armchair, and I sit there and I pump my breast milk. That's my pregnancy pillow which I still use right now. I did get these curtains. Those are new. They're like this nice gold, like mustardy gold yellow and a nice gold brass rod. And the curtains match this ribbed fleece, which I love. It also matches that little footstool, which my mom gave me for free. And going over to baby's crib area in the nursery here, see, I have those same boho dot decals that I stuck on the wall. The theme of his nursery is like safari themed, which I think is so cute. You guys, and get a good look at this quilt. My neighbor, Miss Barbara, made this for me. It is awesome. Miss Barbara is one of them white ladies that like her food spicy and she can dance, and she shaped like her name is Laquitha. I love Miss Barbara. Okay, y'all. Let me listen. I love Miss Barbara, y'all. She was at my baby shower too. And y'all, she made me two beautiful blankets. This is one of them. Like she literally handmade these, you guys. And I have it folded under so it'll fit, but this part is like fur. Isn't it just everything, you guys? I absolutely adore it. Shout outs to Miss Barbara. Okay. And this is baby's crib. It's a nice like gray color. I'm giving all kind of shout outs in this video because it's just the truth. Let me get out of the way of the light, you guys. Love this gray crib. My friend Chantel, who lives in Ireland now, got it for me. Known her since high school. Shout outs to Chantel because this crib came via her. And there's actually one at my mom's house and one here so that baby can be at my mom's house in a crib too. Again, with the safari theme, I got these sheets from Target, and I got this cool safari art. It came already framed. It's like wooden art from Amazon. You guys, isn't it lovely? I love it so much. I'm gonna bring it close. You know your girl is an artist. So when I see art that I like, I grab it. And it was affordable. The whole set was probably what, maybe 16 bucks or 20 bucks or something. I mean, for the three-piece set framed wood art, I mean, come on, you know? And then I have these two elephants that actually came in that basket that I was telling you about that my doula made. I'm gonna slide the sheet down, the blanket down, so you guys can see a little bit. And again, you guys, excuse the lighting because, like I said, it is nighttime. I love these elephants. I got a lot of elephant things. They're like knitted elephants. So this is baby's crib, right? And by the way, let me say, and I'm gonna take a step back so you guys could see because, like I said, nighttime, so I have to kind of finagle it around a little bit for you guys to see angles and stuff and actually see light. So if you can tell, you guys, it is a mini crib. I opted for a mini crib since the nursery is in our room, okay? And I'm going to stand over here and give you guys a once over, and then I'm going to talk to you with some things that I want to say about the nursery, but that I wasn't. See the light, see that big light right there? Okay, this is so you can get an idea what our room looks like. My desk, there is my makeup area, all of that. That's our bed. And for size purposes, I guess so you can have an idea, this is a king size bed. And it has a bench going all the way around, breastfeeding chair. Okay, whoops. Trying to hold the camera steady for you guys. Baby changing area, the door. And over here, there's a closet right here. That's my husband's closet. Across the way is my closet, but I'm not going to shoot over there, all that, and go all the way down that little hall. And my diaper genie, which I love. Okay, so you guys, let me put the camera back on me. Okay, you guys, so the camera is back on me. Now, let me just quickly say, I hope that wasn't too drawn out. I tried not to like drag out this long nursery tour as if there's a million things to see when there's really not, you guys. So, anyway, let me just share what my objective was in doing this nursery. At first, I'm gonna be honest, because I thought about making the nursery, and I actually thought about clearing out my closet so that it would still be inside our room and be separate. I thought about clearing out my closet, putting my stuff inside with hubbies, and making like a separate little nursery room and stuff. But when I really thought more on it, it was like, girl, that is gonna be way too much work. You too far along. You can't do it, boo. Think of something else. And on one hand, I was like, oh, I need to get another home and I need to do this so I can have this really, I wanted this really beautiful nursery, like separate space. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, I need to hurry up and get another house. And me and my husband need to do this and we need to do that. And, it's like, not only that, but then I felt like also I need to get this and I need to get that. It's like something about having a new baby coming makes you feel like you need all things new. Like you need to buy all of this new stuff for your new baby, right? But it's like I think that was the challenge for me in this nursery was like there's a scripture that says, be satisfied with such things as ye have. Like being content with what you have, right? And I was like, okay, I really thought about that, because I know the Lord was ministering to me not too long ago about greed, about debauchery, about lavishness and excess, just being mindful not to have 10 things, 10 of the same things in different colors, we may have 10 pairs of shoes that are the same in 10 different colors and all this kind of stuff, and it's just like I feel like that was kind of a challenge for me in doing the nursery and everything with the baby and this miracle was like, okay, get what you need, make it nice as you want, but don't go overboard. Like, don't go out here spending up all the money in the world, buying things needlessly and stuff like this. And I'm like, I really tried my best to rein myself in, and not get whatever my eyes landed on. You know what I'm saying? So, in all honesty, the only stuff that I really think I purchased probably was like the curtains, because by the baby's crib being over here and the window is here, and it coming, the baby being born coming toward winter time and stuff, it's like I wanted heavy, thick quality thermal curtains because you don't want a draft coming in on the baby, right? Obviously. Excuse me. So I got those in the curtain rod. And then also, like I said, I did go ahead and get that throw fleece like thick blanket because we really needed a good thick blanket in the house. Because if you're a Floridian like me, you know how easy it is to wait all the way until winter gets here to figure out that you don't have something warm, whether it's blankets or clothes, because it just doesn't get that cold in South Florida that often, you know. But having a baby who can't, regulate temperature like that, we wanted to definitely, like an adult, I should say, have enough things that are warm, you know. So anyway, yeah, I that's really it. I didn't really go crazy. I really tried to rein myself in, utilize my gift cards, my gift registry. Not only that, the things that people gave me that I was able to use, I utilized those as well. Not trying to just spend, 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 because if you're not mindful in situations like a new baby, a wedding, a new house, anything that you're, certain things that excite you, you can really spend up your money and don't even mean to. And you'll be looking back going, where did my money go? And not even realize you just went bonkers and went on a little spending spree. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for me, that was a bit of a challenge, like being satisfied with such things as you have. Now, the Lord will be the judge on whether I did good or not with that. Even this, like, not trying to paint and buy up all the decor in the world. I kept it really simple. My uncle gave me the idea. Shout out to my Uncle Bubba, gave me the idea for the wall decals. I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. 9.99, okay? Wall decals. Yes. Yes. So I did that and I got my little art pieces and that's it. That is it, right? So anyway, I was like, all right. Plus, I'm like, okay, I again don't want to paint because if you paint, you're gonna have to repaint, right? I'm like, these are all things that I'm keeping in the back of my mind. So anyway, you guys, let me know what you think. If you like my very minimal, very simplistic, you guys, nursery tour that's inside the master bedroom. I hope it helped someone because you really can do, like I felt like the Lord gave me that idea, like do a nursery wall, have it sectioned off, have sections that are like clearly the baby's sections. Like, don't feel like, oh, I gotta go get a house now, another house, and do this and do that, like, no, everything is going to come in its time, but utilize what you have for now. Be satisfied, right? Don't use what you have and then be discontent the whole time. Like, be content with such things as you have, right? So that's definitely where I was at with this nursery. I'm really happy with everything though. Like I said, this room looked nothing like this. Things were in other places, but like this black armchair was not in here. It was in our living room. That's another money saving point. I thought that I was like, oh, I need to get a recliner. I need to get another chair for breastfeeding and breast pumping, blah blah blah. And it's like I heard the Lord say, don't go buy a chair. There's an armchair in your living room. You got a sofa set in there. Go take that armchair out of there and put it in here. You don't need to go buy another chair. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. It was just, I don't know. I guess a self control and just, like I said, not trying to go bonkers, trying to get what I want, have things look the way that I like, but not go bonkers. You know what I mean? And just also enjoy the decorating process, but keeping it simple. Now, if I was in a whole nother space and had a whole separate room that I wanted to use right now and all that, would I show out? Because your girl loves to decorate and baby, wouldn't I do it? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. But that's not where it's at right now. So I'm like, okay, I'm happy with what I have. But I just wanted to share it with you guys because I was like, maybe there's someone else who might have to do a master slash nursery if you're in a smaller space, Like me right now, I'm in a smaller space than our first house. So I'm like, I need to like minimize and like minimize the usage of space, maximize the ability of what I'm doing with the space, if that makes sense. Oh, you guys, my mouth is so dry. I'm so thirsty. Breastfeeding makes you so thirsty, you guys. So I'm sorry about that. But anyway, so that was the goal here, was to not go crazy and to make it look cute at the same time. And I loved when my husband walked in and saw when he came from work because he was completely shocked because the room did look completely different, you guys. So anyway, it does. It looks completely different. None like the it wasn't arranged like this at all. Now that baby things are here. So anyway, like I said, you guys, what you have coming up for me, you're gonna get my birth story, you're gonna get postpartum, you're gonna get the things that have helped me, and I think I probably will share. So I'm definitely probably when I do my birth story, I'm gonna have some footage and some pictures in there because shout outs again to my doula, Joanna from Sisterhood Healing. She got so much awesome photos, so many awesome, pictures and just like short footage breaks and stuff that I was completely unaware that she even got that because I was so in the moment. I didn't know any of that was going on. I was like shocked when I got home and looked through all the photos and stuff that I had in the footage. So I can't wait to share within reason with you guys. I'm not going to just, show you the wide naked business here, but I will be sharing some stuff with you guys. And I'm definitely going to share my birth story. And I think you're going to want to hear it because it's definitely a testimony. It is the complete unexpected, okay? Because your girl's birth plan was such that I've been going to a birth center and planned for a water birth and everything. So you guys are gonna want to tune in to hear my birth story because it ain't what you think. Okay, it wasn't what I thought. Okay, but I think that's a good thing, and that's a testimony in itself. And then, like I said, I'm gonna be sharing postpartum, and I definitely want to talk about that because I think I need to talk about it, and I think it's gonna help someone else. And it's probably gonna help me to talk about it too. And then I'm gonna share things that have been helpful for me, some tips, whatever has helped me along the way thus far. But I'm still early on in my journey, but that doesn't mean whatever I got so far that I can't share it, okay? Love you guys so much. It's your girl, Lolita, here on God's Development Plan. Please hit the thumbs up. It matters. Comment. Let me know if you like my little safari theme. Basically, the colors that are in my room are white, black. I'm a black and white person to the T. Gold, and gray, black, white, gold, and gray right now. Oh, and touches of green. There are touches of like dark green in here. But anyway, yeah. So, and I'll probably insert a snippet. We'll see. I may or may not insert this snippet that I had about like colors and like spiritual stuff, like spiritual meaning and colors and like I don't know what the Lord does with me in colors. I may or may not insert that, but we'll see. You guys, this may seem strange, but like I was saying, I'm not a yellow person. However, I went ahead and utilized yellow as one of the colors, like this mustard yellow. It's more gold, it has a sheen to it. So, anyhow, one thing I found though in my life, and I wanted to know if anyone can relate to me. You guys might think I just sound like a hippie chick or something, but this is really something I feel like I'm realizing about my life. Whenever I'm going into, I feel like a new spiritual arena, like a new spiritual growth or a new spiritual journey, I find that my favorite color starts to shift. Is that, does that sound weird? I don't know, you guys. What do you think? Do you think that sounds weird? Like I can remember a stage in my life where all I wore was black. I can remember a stage in my life where everything I wore a lot of red. One stage where everything had to be pink. For the past few years, my favorite color has been green. You still see green even in here though with the safari art and things like that. Even the polka dots on the wall are still, they're green. You love the color green, emerald green. I just love various shades of green. I don't know why, but I do. But I'm feeling myself, not necessarily in my clothes that I wear, but I'm feeling myself begin to get drawn to like this mustardy, this rich gold yellow color. Yellow, I'm like, where is yellow coming from? I know some people might say yellow represents sickness and this and that, but whatever. Fire, that's what I think. Holy Ghost fire. I think warmth. I think sunshine, which I've read that too. But I don't know, you guys. You may think I sound strange to be saying that, but I just notice whenever there's a shift that's happening or a shift that's getting ready to come, my color choice changes. Like, I don't know. Does anyone feel me on that? You understand what I'm saying? I don't know, guys. You might be like, "Oh, Lita, here you go again, talking cry, cry." I don't know. Anyway, love you guys so much. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel, guys. Development plan. It's your girl Lolita, and I'll see you next time in the birth story. Come back for it. Bye, y'all.